Look at motivations for nearly anything on the planet. There's money, there's power, but both of these are actually forms of influence. The entire world is a battle for influence. That's all the world is.
Mm.
And you as an individual have X amount of influence over your wife, over your children, over your coworkers, over your friends, XYZ, whatever. But you are in constant battle, at constant war with the other forms of influence that exist out there. And some of those forms of influence are genuinely destructive and want you dead. And you have to keep that in mind. So people say, Andrew, why do you work so much when you already have enough money? Or why do you need to do podcasts late at night? You could go to sleep. I'm like, no, there are groups, there are shadow cabals of influence which want me in the ground dead. And it is my job to live for as long as possible. So to do that, I need to be as influential as possible. Even if you're a man at home and you're watching this, you don't have to be famous, but you need to be influential in your household. You need to be able to come home to your house and have influence over that house. If you have no influence over that house, who's controlling it? If it's not you, it's someone else. Does the other person controlling your house have the same vested interest in the well-being of your family that you do? Because I would argue they probably don't. They probably want to extract from your family. They probably want to just get them watching adverts so they can take as much money as possible and get them addicted to garbage. They want to make them drug addicts, dopamine addicts, sitting there scrolling all day. So the entire world is an influence battle. It's never ending. It's never going to go away. Even the hot wars, even the kinetic wars we're experiencing now are simply a battle for influence. It's a battle for influence in the Middle East. It's a battle for influence anywhere. And, if you get large and influential enough, sometimes, and I can talk from personal experience, you get to peek behind the curtain and see these other influential groups that you're fighting against. If you're a fish in a fishbowl and you don't ever really push to the limits of your freedom, you don't feel the fishbowl because it's glass and you can see through it and you think you're living in the ocean and you swim around a little bit. But if you swim far enough, eventually you get to like a glass wall. And you're like, wait, so I am trapped. There is something here. And I've seen what the glass walls are.